Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another Happy Hump Day Wednesday live stream. I was just streaming for like 5 minutes and I realized it wasn't streaming. Seems like it's streaming now. In fact, let's double check with the producer. Hey, how's it going, brother? Are you live? Yes, I'm live. Okay, good. All right, let's get back to it. Okay. All right, so as you guys can see, I'm in the new home. I'm in the new studio. Still working on a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I hear like an echo here. We still got a lot of work to do on the house. If you want more context on the new home that I moved into, well, check out last week's Wednesday live stream in which I gave you guys a grand tour of my new place and all that good stuff. So in today's episode, we're going back to basics, back to what we normally talk about. Hey, sounds pretty good. Okay, but anyway, so today we're going to get back to basics. We're going to get back to talking about the usual stuff that we talk about on this channel. So before I get too deep into, the whole conversation, the whole show, what I'm going to do is we're going to go through some quick plugs. Plug in the channel, plug in the show. So guys, please, if you haven't already, please check out Jose Arteaga, the website. If you guys watch Spaceballs? Okay. But anyways, just go to my website. It's my name, josearteaga.com. There you can find this channel, you can find the travel channel, and you're going to be finding the brand new up and coming cooking channel, which I'm going to be adding content to in the next week or two. Okay, so if you guys want to know more about that, I'm going to talk about that later. But I'm starting a brand new channel. Look at that! I already got 11 subscribers. Whoever the hell you guys are, thank you, and shout out to you. But anyways, I already got 11 subscribers on the channel, so please, if you don't want to miss a thing, subscribe to Cooking Live with Jose. All right, if you go to my main channel, all right, hold on, let me show you. If you go to my main channel, okay, my main thing here, all you got to do is right here where it says featured channels on my YouTube page. You got Jose Arteaga Travels, okay, that's the travel channel. We got the Boomer and the Zoomer, which it's a podcast that I do with my friend Tim every Tuesday and Thursday night, okay? And I upload it to your favorite podcasting application, either right after at night or today during the day. But regardless, there's at least 2, sometimes 3, but minimum 2 podcasts every single week that I upload with my friend. And we're talking about all kinds of shit. We're talking about the stuff I talk on this channel, talk about the stuff that he does, sports. We talk about food. We talk about a lot of politics because that's what's going on right now. We talk about all kinds of shit, okay? So please check it out. In fact, I know a lot of you guys have been checking it out, and I appreciate that because it means that you guys are really enjoying it and loving it. And we're getting a lot of really great response, to the podcast. So check that out. And then last but not least, we got down here Cooking with Jose. All right, it's a brand new channel that I'm going to be starting, and in the new kitchen that I literally just built in the new home that I'm now here with Christian and the dog and all that stuff. So stay tuned for that. It's already towards the end of August, but I plan on already adding content real soon. Maybe this weekend, but definitely by next week, okay? And I'm going to be cooking live, like it says in the title of the show. I'm going to be adding a lot of cooking stuff on there, but a lot of live cooking, okay? So it's going to be cool. Check out the travel channel. Check out all the other content on my other channel. But the reason I'm bringing up the website is because every single day, anyone that's on YouTube is getting censored. I follow a lot of YouTubers about all kinds of content. In fact, here, let's switch it up a little bit real quick. I was going to start the show with this, but I completely forgot, so whatever. My bad. What do you guys think about these glasses, huh? See, my friend Tim got these for me. See, I can't see shit. I'm blind as balls. All right, what am I doing here? No. Okay, anyways. See, I already lost mine. See, I can't see anything. Let me see. How about now? Oh, there we go. Now I can see. Okay, so... yeah, like I was saying, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the reason I'm bringing this up is because, as you guys already know, I'm getting really oh yeah, look at that, I can see, but okay, it doesn't look that bad. I get really censored on this channel. A couple weeks ago, I made a really awesome badass video talking about China, and bro, the Chinese government came down on me. In fact, I don't want to even say that word because this video might get demonetized just for even saying the word China. But anyways, and so on and so forth. As you guys already know, I get, censored, demonetized, blocked. All that shit happens to me all the time. That's why I upload. That's why I'm telling you guys to check out my website, because in case you guys don't see me on YouTube, on this channel, you guys know where to find me. Also, the other channels, you guys know where to find me there. And if you really enjoy the content that I'm making here on this particular channel, talking about all that extra spicy stuff like what I'm going to be talking about today, you can always check out my BitChute channel. Check me out on Library. Check me out all over the place. If you check out my BitChute, see, there you go, up in front and center is the video that got blocked by YouTube, and then we got other subsequent videos that have been blocked or taken down from YouTube that I like to upload to my channel to help spread the real news. All right, and yeah. So please, check all the links are down below in the description of this video. All the links are down below, and in the website, they're everywhere. So please just check everything out. And shout out to everybody out there. I see that there's 10 of you guys out there already. No, wait, 17. Holy guacamole. Yeah, and I'm not really set up for comments. Sorry. I got all right, hold on. These glasses are cool, but I can't see shit. All right, hold on. Yeah, because I need to see if I can figure out. I gotta plug this in here, but I don't really have there's always something, huh? I'm always missing something at the end of at the beginning of the episode. But yeah, today what we're gonna be talking about is the fact that is everyone really voting for Trump? I mean, every single day that it goes by, it really seems like everyone is voting for Trump or going to be voting for Trump. I mean, as much as people out there don't want to hear that or talk about this, especially people that I got a bunch of friends of mine that are ultra left, all right, and they don't want to hear that. But I have a lot of friends that are ultra left, and they are, basically telling me that, yeah, they're voting for Trump, that enough is enough and they can't take it anymore. And so that's what's going on with that. So hold on a second, because I got to set this up real quick. I sincerely apologize, but yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about, what the hell's going on. And really, who is voting for Biden? Who is really voting for Biden? I mean, that's like another question, that I really want answered. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys have answered, want to know who the hell is going to vote for Biden. Because I personally don't know anyone that would vote for Biden. Normally, you wouldn't see a lot of people, they vote blindly for their party, and that happens all the fucking time. I used to do that back when I was a young kid, back when I was in my early 20s, and I don't know what the fuck I was doing. We all do something, we all do shit like that, at some point in our political careers or what have you. But, with that being said, yeah, I'm just trying to set up the chat so I can see what the hell you guys are talking to me about here. I'm gonna put this here, but yeah, but what's going on now is that during this election season, we're seeing a weird shift in which we're seeing a lot less of that. We're still seeing a lot of people that are digging their heels and they're voting no matter what for Biden. They're voting no matter what for you get what I'm saying, for the Democrats and stuff like that. And but we're seeing a lot less of that. In fact, we're seeing a lot of people that are, for the very, very, very first time voting Republican, just like we saw during 2016, during Trump's first election. And if not, what you're seeing is a lot of people that are secretly voting for Trump, but they're not saying that they're voting for Trump. And we're seeing a lot of that too, because again, in secret, I have a lot of people that are telling me, hey, like blah, 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 I'm voting for this individual. So, real quick, I want to give a shout out to all 26 of you guys. Shout out to Miss Mora. Shout out to New York Native. Shout out to M, Nick, Angie, IBLB. Hey, what's up, brother? Long time no see. Charlie, Mulligan. What's up, brother? Thank you. We're driving while black. Thank you. But yeah, man, so, I mean, look, this is something we're going to be talking a lot about this because this is a very, very interesting time. I watch a lot of YouTubers, like I was telling you guys, I'm pretty well-rounded when it comes to, the content that I like to ingest, I guess. Is that the right word? And so with that being said, I follow a lot of people that would be considered, oh man, I didn't even put the chat up. Man, I am fucking failing today. Hold on a second. Jesus. Man, I am. Yeah, man, that's how long it's been since I haven't done one of these. Sorry. Jeez. Feels like I haven't done one of these in like 4 months, not 2 weeks. But yeah, sorry I didn't prepare. But yeah, lost my train of thought already. Great job. Oh, look at that. I got 7 thumbs downs already. Look at that. Hey, shout out to you guys out there with the thumbs downs, man. I really appreciate that. That's a lot of thumbs downs. But yeah, look, honestly, that's what we're seeing a lot of. You know what I mean? And we're going to look, the people that are on the left or voting for Biden or whatever, it's a lot of people that, again, they're probably giving me the thumbs downs right now because they themselves, cannot fathom reality. You know what I mean? They're just they're just all they can think of, instead of having a platform, of an actual platform, hey, us Democrats are going to do X, Y, Z. We're going to do something with Medicare. We're going to do something with legalizing weed. We're going to fucking, I don't know, legalize whatever. You know what I mean? There's a million things that they could do. But everything that the Democrats are doing is basically saying, hey, don't vote for Trump. Don't vote for Orange Man. Orange Man bad, right? That whole thing. And then you're seeing Trump, as much as you might want to hate Trump, Trump is out there actually doing things. Like him or not. He's out there doing things, all right? And, a lot of people just can't handle that. And so, very simply, you know what I mean? Like, what I ask any Democrat out there is, what is your platform? Look, the Green Party has Jesse Ventura. I'm sure if you ask anyone in the Green Party, they got, they can tell you about, what the fuck their party's doing. Trump, definitely, we already know what his party's doing, what they're doing. You go to the, what is it, the Libertarian Party? They got that Joanne or Joan or whatever, that lady that's the representative for that party. Again, I'm not really a big fan of the Green Party or the Libertarian Party or any party, really, okay? Except unless it's my party, if you know what I'm talking about. Woo-hoo! Unless it's one of those parties, hold on. Again, sound effects. Bro. Hold on, unless it's one of these parties. Okay, and now for the late sound effect, I get it. But the point I'm making is that, I'm not really affiliated with any parties, as you guys already know. And, definitely not at this moment in time. But, as we've talked about this on many times on this show, right now what we're seeing is it's literally nationalism. Wait, hold on, there you go. Okay, nationalism versus communism. The people on the left, everyone that's like literally on the left is pushing communism or a form of communism, and then anyone that's voting for Trump or representing Trump is literally pushing nationalism. So again, I'm not a fan of either, but if I had to personally choose between communism or nationalism, I would pick nationalism all day. Even though both are pretty similar in some things, but they're not. They're very different, okay? In nationalism, it tricks the people, okay, into, wholeheartedly, it makes them decide that they want to support their country. In communism, they force you to support your country, okay? So that's why when you go to North Korea, you see everybody is supporting North Korea, but you see the North Koreans are like, yay, North Korea, yay. But you go to the United States or Mexico, and you're going to be seeing a lot of motherfuckers like, go America! America's the best! Yeah, fuck you! And you're going to see that in Mexico, you're going to see that in Cuba, you're going to see it in a lot of places. Even though in Cuba, it's actually a mix. It's a mix of communism and that nationalism, all right? But there's a lot of nationalism. And there's a lot of nationalism, again, even the Cubans that live in Miami, they hate communism. But again, there's a big difference between nationalism and communism in just that one aspect. The fact that, and during nationalism, the people want to represent their country. In communism, you are forced to represent your country. So the Democrats are forcing people to act a certain way. The Republicans are basically saying, hey, just do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't burn shit down. Don't kill anybody. Don't do anything, that's going to harm anybody else. And you can do basically whatever you want. It's a free country. You want to be gay, you can be gay. You want to be trans, you can be trans. But at the same time, if this guy wants to call you a he, she, or whatever the fuck, well, then guess what? It's his right and prerogative to do so. Just like it's your right and prerogative to be gay and flamboyant and do whatever the fuck you want to do. Okay? And that's kind of like what the Republicans are saying. That's why a lot of people that are liberal, lefty liberal, they're like, well, the only thing that really makes sense is to vote Republican. I mean, the left isn't allowing me to even like gay culture the way I want to like gay culture. They're telling me I gotta like gay culture this way, or I gotta like this certain way, or I gotta fucking, you know, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And it's very forced, you know, like a religion, like a really really bad religion. And so, you know, going for, you know, speaking of religion, you know, like what we're talking about now with you know, the virus and you got to wear your face mask and you got to go through all that shit and blah blah blah. Look, again, this has also become very political. I mean, in fact, you know, a lot of us have been talking about the fact that this has become a political tool, a political piece, just political. And you know, when people were first saying this, it was very hard to kind of like put two and two together, even though it was kind of obvious. But now, as we're sitting here today, no matter what country you're in, oh my God, is this political or what? And so, I mean, remember, the people in at the top, in power, the banks, whatever the fuck, okay? The lizard people, whatever you want to call them, you know, basically, you know, they are just trying to control everybody, you know, control the thought and the motion of everybody. So with that being said, you know, right now what you're seeing, you know, whether, you know, there's two theories out there that what's going on right now, from the beginning of 2020, everything from the virus to the riots to all of the turmoil that's happening in the U.S. and subsequently in the rest of the world is being caused by the people that have the agenda. Okay, yeah, sorry about the noise out there. Can you hear that noise? Probably. Okay, the people that have the leftist agenda, which, by the way, I'm speaking leftist, you know, only because to my American public, but depending on where you are in the world, left and right and all that can take many different shapes and forms. But let's just stick with what's easy to understand. So right now, the left, okay, is basically, again, if you saw the Democratic National Convention, you're seeing everybody, you know, in Zoom meeting calls and everybody, you know, wearing their face mask on screen and all this shit. You know what I mean? And you're seeing the Republicans are doing the opposite. You know, the Republicans are saying we don't need this, and you can wear it if you want. You're not forced to wear it. You know, we got these stuff like hydrochloroquine and zinc, and we should be, you know, taking care of yourself instead of, you know, trying to, you know, take care of, you know, again, you know, what do they tell you about wearing this? Oh, it's to protect others, not to protect, you know, you. And it's like, again, you know what I mean? Like, all this brainwash, none of this shit makes any sense. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck that shit. You know what I mean? If somebody's sick, they should protect themselves. Why should you be responsible for other people's actions or other people's health or other people's anything? No. Again, I don't want to get into that. This is not a virus talk conversation. But the point I'm making is that a lot of people out there have the theory that the left agenda created, the virus situation. They created the economic downturn that came after that virus situation, and they also created, you know, the whole face mask wearing situation. Okay, all right, in order to create a team to go up against Trump. So now, again, you know what I mean? Like, it's like everyone that's super, you know, voting for Biden no matter what, you know, they're the ones that are, you got to wear the mask or you're going to kill people. Or they're going to say, oh, the economy tanked because Trump didn't handle it right. Or so many people died because of Trump, blah, 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 blah. You know, the riots, you know what I mean? As you guys can see, these riots are happening everywhere. I mean, like everywhere from Kalamazoo to fucking Wisconsin to like, I mean, the whole country of the U.S. is on fire right now with Black Lives Matter fucking protests, which again, you know what I mean? It's basically just a bunch of Antifa fucking terrorists out there, you know, burning all these cities down. And most of these people that are in these cities that probably are gonna vote for Democrats as they see their neighborhood and their neighbors and their homes burned to the ground, why the fuck would they want to vote for more of that? Okay? So all this that's being created in 2020 was to push the people of the world in one direction, okay? And at first, you could easily say, oh, it was to push people in the direction to go against Trump and against people that are in the nationalistic point of view, okay? Like, again, in Mexico, it's AMLO, the Mexican president. In the United States, it's Trump. In India, it's Modi. In the Philippines is, okay, Duarte. And we can go on and on. You know, every country has their nationalistic president. And all these other countries have also, like, some sort of communistic president. Like, if you go to Canada, they got Trudeau. If you go to, you know what I mean? If you go to certain countries in Europe, you know, they got their presidents. I don't know, sorry. You know, I don't know the names there. Anyways, but you know what I'm saying. And so, you know, each one is, you know, either your country is representing this very heavily or they're not, okay? And it's all very political. You know what I mean? Like, I can see it here locally, okay? And you can see it in your local backyard. You can see it everywhere. So whatever the fuck that they were trying to do in 2020 with the virus, bringing down the economy, making everybody wear these masks, stay home, quarantine, whatever. They were trying to create an agenda. Now, a lot of us think, you know what I mean, that the agenda was in order to get the Democrats and the left to win. But as we are approaching November, we're realizing that, no, it's the other way around. It seems like whoever's in charge is literally sabotaging everything that is Democrat, everything that is left, no matter where you are in the world, in order for, you know, everyone out there to vote voluntarily for Trump or for nationalism. Okay, so now in the U.S., all of a sudden, again, you're being, you know, you as a citizen, if you're, again, this happened the other day in some restaurant where people were eating or some shit, I don't know the full story, and some Antifa, Black Lives Matter people came in, and they were forcing people to put up their hand and go like this, what is it, like, whatever, and do all that shit, and, you know, people weren't doing it, and they were getting attacked. So again, you know, we have two groups, okay? One group of very violent people that are forcing you to do something, and then another group of people that you might not like, but they're not forcing you to do anything. In fact, they're telling you, hey, these people that are forcing you to do something, it's not good. All right? You're starting to see, like, Trump or whoever, you know what I mean? They're talking about communism is bad. We will not have communism in this country. And you're seeing a lot of people that will never in a million years ever vote for Trump all of a sudden be like, well, if we don't vote for Trump, we're going to get communism because that's what's knocking on our doorstep. So why the fuck would we vote for them? All right? And if you think any of this is going away, I got something coming for you. Here, look at check this out. Look what I saw this morning, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen, but check this out. All right, let me see.
Look, it's going to be a close election. As I said in my speech, you can't win 3 million more votes and still, you know, not get elected because of the Electoral College. It all comes down to the Electoral College. If it's a close election, like say Biden, say Biden wins, what do you think Trump will do? Look, I think that they have a couple of scenarios that they're looking toward. One is messing up absentee balloting. Right. They believe that helps them. So that they then get maybe a narrow advantage in the Electoral College on election day. Because remember, we've seen a couple of cases, like in Wisconsin, where they did everything they could to mess up voting. But because courts had ordered absentee ballots to be counted if they were postmarked on election day, Democrats actually won some important races there. In the recent Michigan primary, I was told in Detroit, the Republicans had 40 lawyers challenging absentee mail-in voting. And a local reporter talking to one of the lawyers he knew was told it was a dry run for November. So we've got to have a massive legal operation. I know the Biden campaign is working on it.
Bro.
We have to have poll workers, and I urge people who are able to be a poll worker. We have to have our own teams of people to counter the force of intimidation that the Republicans and Trump are going to put outside polling places. This is a big organizational challenge, but at least we know more about what they're going to do. And, you know, Joe Biden should not concede under any circumstances because I think this is going to drag out, and eventually I do believe he will win if we don't give an inch and if we are as focused and relentless as the other side is.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. You couldn't hear that? I'm sorry if you couldn't hear that. I apologize. I'm still working on the audio situation over here. I sincerely apologize for that. I thought you guys could hear it. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, all she was saying is that Biden, you better not concede. Okay? This is going to go no matter what happens. Hillary and the Democrats are calling, for them to bring it, to challenge what's going on no matter what. And it's funny because what's going to happen, as soon as I saw this yesterday, I basically said, oh, okay, I see what they're going to do. So during Trump's first 4 years, they did Russiagate. And now during the next 4 years, they're going to be doing this, okay? Biden Gate, okay? Which is going to be something very similar to what we saw during 2000, during the year 2000 during Gore Bush. And then we also saw at the beginning of the Trump after he got elected. But this time it's going to be ramped up because, now we got the added situation with the pandemic, and we have, the mail-in voting, and we have, the the whole situation that we have at the moment, okay? And so they're going to be constantly saying, it's like, well, yeah, we know that we counted all the votes, but we still have all of these other votes that came out of fucking nowhere, post-dated, postmarked, blah, 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 blah. And then these votes are, all for Biden, and we need to count them, and we're going to keep counting votes until we have more for Biden than we do for Trump. And if this takes 4 years, so be it. I mean, that's what you're going to see. So trust me, all right? And they're not going to, just like they didn't, not my president during the last 4 years. And a lot of people were like, oh, we're not going to, we're not going to, what's the word I'm looking for? Was it like, not allow, what's the word I'm looking for? We're not going to sanction, what is it? I don't know. But anyways, we're not, not my president. What's the word I'm looking for? Can somebody help me? Oh yeah, we're not going to support, but this is not our president. He is not legally our president. Just like they did that during the first 4 years, they're going to do that again, and they're going to have a little bit more basis to it because they'll be like, oh look, the votes aren't counted, and this and that, and blah blah blah, and they're going to go through that. And that's why when Hillary was right now saying is like, oh yeah, they're trying to hijack that whole situation. And what's really going on is that. You guys already know what's going on, look right now. Look at Trump a couple of weeks ago signing all these executive orders in order to get, more money, more stimulus in your pocket. And all of a sudden you're seeing the Democrats, they are, trying to stop that. They're not, there's a reason people out there don't have another 1,200 stimulus check. By the way, I don't agree with any of this money printing. I'm just, throwing it out there. But the Democrats aren't giving the money to the people. The people, all they care about is, I need money. I need to feed my family. I need to fucking pay my bills. I need my stimulus. I need my unemployment. I need my whatever. And, the Democrats don't want to give it to them, all right? Trump tried to give it to them. And, what's going on now, again, everything that the Democrats are doing is to shoot themselves in the foot right now. Again, right now, I was talking to my mom a couple days ago, and she was telling me, I was like, oh, yeah, the stimulus check, I still haven't gotten it, and this and that. And like, oh, I wonder what's going on with Trump. And I'm like, no, it has nothing to do with Trump. And I told her, look, it's the people on the left, the people that are opposing him. She's not a political person. It's the Democrats. And she's like, what? Really? And I'm like, yeah, they're the ones that right now, they're not passing the stimulus bill, or because they want to attach it to some postal service shit or whatever, and whatever. Anyway, the point is that I go, look, it's just Democrats. It's Nancy Pelosi. She doesn't want to, make it happen. And my mom got upset. I mean, as upset as my mom was going to get, whatever. She really didn't, she still doesn't understand or care. But the point is that, But the point is that, we all know, most of us that are following this, like you guys are following it a little more, you guys know that the Democrats are the ones that are, pushing away. In fact, they went on vacation and expected Americans to wait even longer to get relief. But when this whole postal service thing happened, all of a sudden you saw Nancy Pelosi and all the people get called back to the House and get called back to Congress in order to vote on this emergency bill, because we have to make sure that, everybody, that these mail-in votes and the voting through mail still works. Because we sure as hell can't have people voting like normal, which is, go stand in line and vote like most Americans vote, like most people around the world vote. You know what I mean? You go to the poll, and again, it's totally fine to have Antifa fucking protests. It's totally fine to fucking do any of these Black Lives Matter protests. It's totally fine to do what they want you to do. Meaning, like, you know, you can gather in large groups for their shit, for their agenda, you know, but you can't gather in large groups to, I don't know, vote, to, I don't know, do everything else. So, I mean, again, you know what I mean? A lot of people are already seeing right through this shit, no matter what side you're on. And if you're out there voting for Biden, you should be questioning a lot of the fucking things that you're listening to and believing, because again, you know, most people that are voting for Trump or abstaining from voting altogether, you know, at least they're kind of waking up. They're kind of realizing what the fuck is going on. But anyone that's blindly voting for a Democrat right now, I mean, I don't know what else to say except that, you know, you really do hate America. I mean, if you hate Trump so much that you can't vote for him, I respect that, and that's all good. No worries. Again, I'm not voting. You know, I'm putting it out there. But, you know, at the very least, you know, do something, you know, like say, I'm not going to vote, or say, I'm going to vote for the Green Party, or I'm going to fucking whatever, but do something else instead of saying orange man bad. I'm going to put somebody else in there that's even worse just because it's not him. That's not, you know, you are just making America worse. I'm sorry. And again, as much as you want to hate Trump, you know, again, if you're going to compare him to either Hillary or now Biden, I mean, how can you even compare one with the other? You know what I mean? Like, again, you know, we got Trump out here stopping pedophiles, stopping wars out in the Middle East, you know, going after China, you know, stopping political correctness, you know, going after a bunch of shit. Again, there's a million things that he's doing that I hate and I disagree with. Again, you know, he allowed the Fed to take over the Treasury. He is fucking printing into oblivion. He is, you know, taking the stock market to fucking, you know, beyond the stratosphere. He's going past Tesla into space, okay, when it goes to that. I'm not agreeing with a lot of the things he's fucking doing, but again, what makes you think that Hillary and fucking Biden aren't gonna fucking print into oblivion and do the same exact things that he's doing? They are. And they're gonna bring everybody, again, Biden already said everybody has to wear a face mask. You know, the left is already fucking making you say that, hey, if you don't fucking use the right pronoun, you're going to go to jail, and so on and so forth. So again, and they're forcing you to comply. Like, you got to put your fist up in the air like a Nazi, because otherwise, you know, we're going to throw a rock at your head. Again, who the fuck would ever vote for them, okay? Unless you have a completely different agenda. You understand? So that's the way I think. You know what I mean? Okay, let me look at some. I see some people are sending me. Okay, I see. Hold on, I gotta see. I'm looking at you guys through here. See? Okay, what happened? Okay, hold on. 1 second. Man, I got the bugs killing me today. Hold on a second. Let me put a little music while I read this comment. So let me get the bug killer 1 second, man. This is killing me here. Now, there's been a lot of humidity and rain and shit like that, and there's fucking bugs everywhere. So I use this racket in order to kill bugs. It's like, you know, those electrical screens where they just run into the... So yeah, I'm just trying to capture flies out here. I know, great content, huh? Bzz, bzz, bzz. Quality content. This is what you guys pay for. Oh wait, you guys ain't paying for shit. Anyways, never mind. Well, for the few of you guys out there that do actually send me, some super chats and all that shit, shout out to you. Love you guys, and thank you. And yeah, you guys do pay for content, and yeah, that includes a fly swatting segment. All right. Okay, IBLB asked me, Jose, you think AMLO and Trump will help each other with Peña Nieto and Obama? They both hate past presidents, and so exposing them might help each other, even though I'm not an AMLO fan. Yeah. Look. I've said this many times before. AMLO and Trump don't necessarily like each other because, you know, for obvious reasons, okay? Come on, you already know how Trump talks about what... Okay, for obvious reasons, they don't like each other, but they actually like each other, okay? Why? Because each president, the president of Mexico and the president of the U.S., are both nationalistic. Each president has the best interest of their people and their country. Therefore, when they meet, you know, when let's say it's like Trump versus, you know, and AMLO, and they're meeting and shit like that, they're both talking And even though they might be disagreeing on a bunch of shit, it's basically saying, look, I'm doing the best for my Mexican people, you're doing the best for America, so we got to come with some sort of agreement so we have the best for both. And Trump, he's a business guy, he's a negotiator, and AMLO is pretty good at that, it seems, and so that's what they're doing, and that's it. And at the end of the day, Mexico has done a bunch of things that America does not like, honestly, like things with oil, and I could go on, okay, with immigration and shit like that. But again, Trump respects AMLO because he's nationalistic, and he doesn't bow down to Trump. They don't bow down to each other. So they respect each other, and they're both very different, and they both want very similar things for their country. You get what I'm saying? So to me, it's actually, it works. Look, it really does. I mean, look, it's a similar situation with Duarte, which is the president of the Philippines. Every few months, Duarte's like, I love Trump. And then a couple months, I hate Trump, I love Xi Jinping. And then I hate Xi Jinping, I hate Trump. And all he's doing is being very nationalistic and caring about the Philippines. So the people in the Philippines, if you ask any Filipino in the Philippines, they love him, even though he's fucking crazy. Literally. I mean, if you are caught with marijuana outside your home, he has ordered the cops to shoot, to kill, and shit like that. So, that's why I'm here in Mexico and not in the Philippines and shit like that. So, again, the Philippines are great, and, that president is great for them and shit like that, and just, so on and so forth. But, just like right now, Trump is the president the U.S. needs, just like AMLO is the president that they need. And yes, I've seen Peña Nieto, and I've seen Obama and shit like that going after, their presidents and so on, and vice versa. So, but if you ask the typical Mexican, what do you think of Peña Nieto? A good majority are not going to really have a good favorable thought of him. That's number one. Same thing as Obama. The only people that really have anything favorable to say about Obama right now are the people that are, very Democrat, very very Antifa, very Black Lives Matter, very on that end of the spectrum, okay? But most people have woken up already, and you don't hear shit about Obama, okay? So, just... remember that, okay? So, there's a lot of shit like that going on, all right? Oh, shout out to Jonathan for the $10. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for... By the way, Jonathan, you're always dropping $10 every week. I really appreciate that. And by the way, I appreciate it more now than ever because, man, this move was expensive, okay? Again, expensive for me, but, definitely cheap for Mexican standards. I mean, cheap, for, living out here. Definitely would have been very more expensive in the U.S., but yeah, man. Definitely took a hit to my savings and bank account and shit like that. Still have not had to cash out any Bitcoin, thank God, but almost. That $10 helps me. That's $10 less that I have to fucking cash out later, bro. So thank you so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate, all the love, everything that I get from you guys, because at the end of the day, I'm not really doing any of this stuff for money. You guys, if anyone has been following me long enough, you guys know that's not what I do it for. But when you guys do anything like that, whatever it is, I mean, it makes me feel so fucking good because it shows me like, holy shit, you know what I mean? Like I'm actually giving you guys some sort of value. And like I said, look, some people send me cool stuff like this. Look at this. Look at that. Let me see if I can keep these on for the rest of the show. There you go. It's just really hard, guys. That's what she said. But yeah, and it's funny because like M says in the comments right now, M is saying nobody would like to live in a communist hell, and I 1000% agree with you. But the reality is that there's a lot of people around the world in the U.S. right now, definitely in the U.S. and in a lot of part of Europe, that are pushing for communism because they don't know what communism is. They have no fucking idea what communism is. And then once they actually get communism, they're like, oh fuck, this sucks. All right, so. Yeah, but by the time that they get communism, it's way too late. And that's what's going on. A lot of people that are asking for this communism, they have no idea. They don't know what the fuck communism really is. Oh, that's why I can't. I gotta set that up. All right, whatever. But anyways, all right, let me see more comments. Let's see. But yeah, guys, look, I mean, honestly, I really do honestly think that Trump is going to win in a landslide. I mean, because everything that you're seeing right now, whether it's Wisconsin, whether what's happening in some local places like Miami, Los Angeles, New York, it doesn't matter. You might have never wanted to vote for Trump, but in the things that have been happening in the last several months, and they're happening right now, again, unless you're very, very heavily invested in Antifa, Black Lives Matter, the Democratic Party, Hillary Clinton's, fucking assistant, any one of these people, you're not voting for the Democrats. Why would you? Why in the right mind would you? I know there's a lot of people, and there's going to be a huge percentage of the U.S. population that are going to vote Democrat. But again, like, honestly, man, who are these people and why are they doing this to America? Like, why? Why do you hate America? You know what I mean? Look, again, I'm not a fan of Trump. I'm not here fucking, rah Trump. I'm not fucking saying like Trump's the best. I'm definitely not doing any of that. But holy shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, in comparison to fucking, in comparison to, what's his face? You know what I mean? To Biden or Hillary or anyone that's trying to push this, do this now or else agenda. Come on. You know what I mean? Like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like, Trump is an angel in comparison to whoever the fuck is on the left. And again, who is on the left? I mean, again, who are you voting for? You're voting for Trump. Okay, these are the choices that you have. Trump, a businessman, womanizer, takes no shit from nobody, very great representative to the U.S. is, by the way, despite what a lot of people might say about him, you know how many fucking people around the world love him? Literally 80 to 90% of India loves him. That's over 1 billion people there, all right? And there's a lot of places around the world that love this fucking guy just because he's a fucking take no shit attitude kind of guy. So it's Trump versus, a pedophile and a fucking a corrupt police officer, okay? Because Kamala Harris, a corrupt police officer, okay? And who is Joe Biden? A fucking pedophile. I mean, come on now. This is pretty well known already. This ain't even a fucking thing anymore, all right? It's not even like, everybody knows this. Everybody. Again, talk to one of your Democrat friends, and what are they gonna? They're not gonna say it's not true. They're just gonna defend him and defend Kamala. But here, let me show you a picture of Miss Kamala Harris. There, see, dirty cops for Kamala. Woohoo! Right? So, yeah. And then what else we got here? We got more. So, again, they literally picked the worst vice president possible, okay? Number one, because again, and not only that, but they also picked the worst presidential candidate possible. Why couldn't they pick Bernie Sanders? Why couldn't they pick Tulsi Gabbard? Why couldn't they pick, there's a bunch of other motherfuckers, okay? Honestly. But they didn't. They went with the worst possible choice, okay? And then who did they put as a vice president? The second worst possible choice, okay? I mean, come on. What's going on in Wisconsin, which is a swing state? I mean, they're swinging it in favor of Trump. I mean, I don't know what else to say. If they're burning your neighborhood down, why would you vote for that? Unless you're a pyrotechnic. I mean, which I don't think there's that many out there. I mean, but, I could, Oh, shout out to... hold on. Shout out to Mauricio Garcia. Shout out to Mauricio Garcia for... sorry if I said your last name, but shout out to Mauricio. For the $5. Oh, and by the way... Here, I gotta show you guys something real quick. Might as well. Hold on. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. But look at this. I got a brand new bicycle. Look, I don't know if you guys can see it there. Probably not. But look, somebody gifted me a brand new bicycle. Look at that. You'll see it more in the other videos on the other channels and stuff like that, but I just wanted to say everybody's being so generous today and last week and shit like that. But look at this. I got a brand new Huffy kick-ass bicycle. Look at this motherfucker. Brand new. This is like a $300, $400 bicycle. Holy fucking guacamole. Shout out to Brad. Hold on. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Hey, man, Shaggy. I know. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I just wanted to share that with you guys. All right, because I want to share all the love and all the love that I'm getting from you guys, and how much I appreciate you guys and all that good stuff. Oh, hold on, guys. I need to Whew, get my regular glasses on. I can't. I'm getting a headache. These glasses are so cool. It was giving me a headache. All right. That's how cool. All right. And how hot it was keeping. All right. Never mind. Hold on. But anyways, yeah. Shout out to Brad for that bicycle, man. Seriously. I mean, some guy that moved out here recently. Big supporter of the show. In many ways. Just a really cool, nice guy, and yeah, he donated the bicycle. So just shout out to him, and again, shout out to Jonathan, and shout out to Mauricio, and shout out to all of you motherfuckers out there. You guys are constantly, again, showing that love. So thank you so much. All right. Oh, by the way, IBLB and anybody else in the chat, if you're in the chat and your comment is not coming out, that has nothing to do with me. You know me, I don't censor shit. And again, you see I'm whirling around and I'm doing other, I'm too confused. I'm too confused. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm too busy, talking and doing all this stuff to be deleting or blocking comments, okay? So that's YouTube and Google and shit like that. So then this is happening on the Boomer and the Zoomer. This happens everywhere. So just FYI, if you're typing something and you don't see it come up, yeah, just shout it, thank Google and YouTube for that, all right? They're looking out for you, all right? It's all about them caring and loving you and looking out for you guys, all right? So, all right, let me see. What are we talking about? Because we were listening. Okay, I'm going to read some comments real quick, all right? Yeah, so let's just go off, the comments now. So ask me if you guys want me to answer anything or talk about anything in particular, especially what I've been talking about right now. Please, by all means, leave a comment, ask me a question, whatever. If I see it, I will answer it. I will talk about it. Okay. All right. So let's go on with that. Oh, the kitchen is coming along great, guys. I'm not gonna bring the computer. I can't bring the kitchen here, but the kitchen is basically almost done. What I gotta do with the kitchen now is I gotta clean it all up because it's full of work dust. I gotta clean the kitchen. I gotta organize the kitchen, but everything's done. I already got the whole thing installed. I already got the shelves installed. So all I gotta do now is start cleaning everything, organizing everything, setting it all up, and then setting up the cameras and setting all that shit up so that we can get to work. So yeah, hopefully soon. We're almost there though. Thanks for asking. Appreciate that. Yes, I'm in Mexico. Yes, I'm in Mexico. At the moment, yes, I came back to Mexico, and this is where I'm hanging out in Mexico, guys. Listen, Hanson. Yes, no. By the way, Christian got like here. I gotta show you this. Hey, so it's funny Hanson brought that up. It's funny Hanson brought that up. No, actually, look, it's something else, all right? Just for everyone out there, all right? I don't want anyone getting the wrong idea, all right? It's actually baking soda, I think. Baking powder, baking soda. Is it? Yeah, baking soda. All right. So this is how they sell baking soda out here, all right? This is like how much? ¿Cuánto era?
35 pesos.
For that was
El
it.
kilo.
Okay, so $1.75 for 1 kilo of baking soda. Okay, now, isn't that what, like one of those little Arm & Hammer things? Isn't that what they cost you, $1.75? So anyways, here you get a whole kilo and you can fill your own boxes, okay? And you can sell it on the street.
Una farmacia.
Yeah, you buy this at the pharmacy. Okay, thank you. Thank you, our assistant. So there you go. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the love. Reading the comments. No, listen, man. I don't love Trump. I never said I love Trump. I don't know why. It's just that again, I'm just. That's what today's episode is about. The fact that right now it's we're in a voting season. We know everybody is about to vote. You know what I mean, right? It's election season, and people have a choice. And look, again, that's communism. You really don't have a choice. You got to choose between Trump and then somebody else. Just like if you're in Cuba and you got to choose between Fidel and I don't know this little guy. Hey, how's it going, guys? Whatever. But this guy would never win in a million years. It's always Fidel Castro that would win. or whatever, or Putin, or, whatever, or Xi Jinping. So it's the same thing with Trump. You know what I mean? Right now, what's going on with Trump is that through nationalism, people are voting for Trump, okay? Because they would rather have Trump than anybody else. Because again, what are the other choices? We've already talked about them. You know what I mean? It's pedophile Joe, and we got Kamala Harris, the corrupt, dirty cop. Again, it's a corrupt, dirty cop, and that same party is talking about canceling the police. So again, everything that they're doing is to literally sabotage their own party so that nobody votes for them. The only people that are going to vote Democrat are people that are hardcore Democrat, that are going to vote for Democrat no matter what. Or the young and confused, the Antifa, Black Lives Matter, all those people that, And by the way, every time I bring up Black Lives Matter, it gets, that has been hijacked, okay? Black Lives Matter, I'm sure, stood for Black Lives Matter, at some point, but it doesn't stand for that anymore. So, just FYI. And by the way, shout out to all the thumbs downs out there. I got a lot of thumbs down there. It seems like nobody, it seems like 9 people out there don't agree with me. 9 people out there think that, that Trump is not going to win. Look, again, you know how many friends I have that hate Trump? How many friends I have that I deal with and talk to all on a regular basis? That the reason that they moved to Mexico, or the reason that they're giving up or walking away from the Democratic Party, is because they don't really have much of a choice. So they hate Trump. And they're never going to vote for Trump. But they can't vote for Biden. They can't vote for the left. They can't even live in their own country anymore. So instead of giving in and voting for Trump, they're just leaving. So we're seeing a lot of that, you know what I mean? All right, just like the same thing, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people are leaving the country for other reasons, you know what I mean? Just because they don't agree with anyone that's in power, or they don't agree in the direction that the country is going. So no, man. But today's episode is about the fact that we know this because we see it every day now. Is that more and more people every day are literally saying we're going to vote for Trump. People that there's tons of people out there that you never in a million years would think will vote for Trump. Someone that's like, like sells crystals online and is, all about, being with your soul and your spirit and your inner chi. And all of a sudden, they're voting for Trump. And all kinds of fucking people, all kinds of people that never in a million years. Now, a lot of them are keeping it secret for obvious reasons. They don't want their peers to know that they're going to vote for Trump. But again, the reason that they're voting for Trump is because they're never going to vote for Biden or the left or the Democrats or that agenda at the moment. And that's all I'm talking about today is how we got here and what's going on with it. I'm not here supporting Trump. I'm not here anything. I'm just commenting on that fact. So I just want to put that out there. Oh, show 10. I got 10 thumbs downs. By the way, that is helping the algorithm like you would not even believe. So thank you, all of you guys with the thumbs downs. That actually helps a lot with the algorithm. So thank you so much. But basically, what we're talking about right now is that, that a lot of people are being forced or pushed into voting for Trump because, who else are you going to fucking vote for? You know what I mean? Like, honestly. And look, if there's anyone out there that is a Biden left supporter in the chat, I would like to know why you would want to vote for Biden. And that's another question, too, that, everyone should be asking. Why would anyone want to vote for Biden or Kamala Harris or the Democrats? Why would you want to vote for him? Oh, just to get Trump out? And then what? And then what? Once Trump is out, then what? You get what I'm saying? So, why? Why does anyone want to vote for Biden? Or the Democrats? That's basically it. You know what I mean? That's like the main question that all of us should be asking right now. I know a lot of people are asking it, and that's why they're like, fuck it, I guess I got to vote for Trump. Or, fuck it, I guess I'll just vote for Jesse Ventura and the Green Party. Or, fuck it, I won't vote. All right? But, again, voting blindly for the Democratic Party, like, think about that. You know what I mean? Just think about it. You know what I mean? Like, the people that are voting blindly Democrat, they're not thinking about it. They're just voting with their emotion. They're voting with, you know what I mean? With how they're feeling. All right, their feelings, and they don't realize the mistake that they're going to make. Just like a lot of people, when they vote for communism, it's because they've had enough of that system. Communism is a workers' party revolt, okay? The workers unite, and the workers demand change and equality, okay? And all of a sudden, once they get that equality, they're like, oh, shit, this really sucks. that we all got to be the same, no matter what. Okay? So, you know, as much as you hate Trump, at least he's allowing individuality. I mean, he's not, you know, he's allowing a lot of things that the Democrats and the left are not going to allow. And remember, as soon as the Democrats come in power, they're going to force every one of you guys to wear your face mask and stuff like that. Cristian. Oh, no, sorry, alguien se fue. No sé, alguien se paró en la puerta, puso un sign, se fue. Never mind. Sorry, someone was at the door and then they left. I don't know. I apologize. ¿Ya lo viste o no? Una persona, sorry, one second. Una persona con un cartel, yo creo que estaba pidiendo dinero o algo así, pero no sé. No sé. Anyways, yeah. Dale un poquito. ¿Quiere que saque yo? Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry about the interruption. Sí, un segundo. No, creo que están sordos. Yeah, see, look, I'm sorry, guys. We just had like some people walking up to the front, you know, because again, we're. Oh yeah, Gizmo. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about the interruption. 1 second, guys. All right, so sorry about that. I really sincerely apologize. But yeah, so like as you guys know, I like to have my office and my whole situation open. So I like to see all the things that are going on back there. If you guys already saw the tour of the house last week, you guys know what I'm talking about. But the point I'm making is that right now I just had some people come up to the window, you know, to the gate, and they were holding up a sign and you know, basically said, "Hey, can you help us? You know, we're down on hard times. We're, you know, I'm deaf or whatever, you know what I mean? I'm visually, hearily impaired. Can you help us out?" and stuff like that. And it's funny because like, you know, when Christian, you know, I told him, yeah, hold on a second, Christian went to go get the money. Like, you know, it was a husband and wife, I think, or I don't know. And they were like signaling each other, like they were like talking in sign language. And it's like, oh man, that broke my heart a little bit. But yeah, look, out here, people like that have a job. You know, out here, doesn't matter what disability you have a job and you're useful and you do stuff, you know, which again, if you know anyone with disabilities, you know that that's what they want to do. They want to be contributors to society. They want to do something with their life. They don't want to just fucking, you know, be government leeches, okay? Some people do, you know, like again, like you're seeing the people on the left, you know what I mean, right? You know, like, oh, give me my government check, give me my stimulus check. I don't want to work. I don't want to whatever. Okay, but the point I'm making is that, so right now, again, you know, we're going through hard economic times, and yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we have things like that happen, you know, where we have more frequently than normal people coming up to the door and asking for change. Because I remember, like, you know, people that have been moving here recently that I work with, you know, they ask me, hey, is this normal? You know, people coming up to the door and asking for money. And I go, well, usually not so much, but now it's a little bit more normal because people are fucking starving, you know what I mean? So again, back to the pandemic, the war on the poor, something I've talked about many, many times here before. But again, you know, Trump right now represents, you know, hey, we're going to defeat coronavirus and we don't need to wear a mask and we're going to fucking finish this off. And then you're seeing the people on the left, they're basically telling you, hey, you got to wear your face mask for the eternity of time. And even though, you know, Bill Gates is coming out with a vaccine, we still need to inject you with 38 vaccines before we can open up the economy again. And what is Trump doing? Trump is basically saying, hey, yeah, we have a warp speed vaccine and the vaccine is coming. And once it comes, we're going to be injecting people like Bill Gates and motherfuckers like that first to see if it works. And then once it does, we'll give it to you guys, voluntary. So, and once it's out there, that's it. All the economic restrictions and all that bullshit are lifted because, hey, we got the vaccine. You better go get it. The end. You know, we're not going to be... Now, look, I mean, that can go on a little further in the U.S., you know, meaning that Sorry about the noise outside. Jeez. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but the point I'm making is that, like, yeah, what's going on right now, with the vaccine situation, look, you're seeing Russia, saying, hey, we got the vaccine, we're coming out with the vaccine. You're seeing, oh my God, one second. Sorry, guys, I got fucking dogs barking all over the place here. What are we, in Mexico? Anyways. Can you guys hear the dog barking in the back? I don't know, I'm sorry if you guys, probably not. But anyways, the point I'm making is that, what was I fucking saying? I forgot what I was saying already. Jesus. What the fuck was I saying? Anyone in the chat can help me out? I lost my train of thought. Hold on. I lost my train of thought. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Jesus. Jesus. Sorry about that, guys. Fucking a little dog barking break. Holy crap. I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. Seriously, I fucking lost my train of thought. See, look, fucking dogs. See, our dog is well behaved. He's dying to bark. Look at Gizmo. Say something. Where is he? Gizmo. Hey, buddy. He's like, I want to bark, but I'm well behaved, and I don't bark. It's like, see? I get treats for not barking. Okay, yeah, see, look, there you go. See, she actually listens. What a great wife, huh? What an awesome wife, huh? But yeah, so I was just talking about that, you know what I mean? Like how people out here, they don't depend on government at all. And no matter how poor, how disabled, how anything you are, you go out there and you make it happen. And so, yeah, when I see people out there now and at these times more than ever, asking for a few bucks, a few pesos, a few anything, yeah, of course my heart breaks and I'm like, yeah, if I got to stop my live stream to go out there and give them, a couple pesos or dollars or whatever, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? Are you kidding me? Like, I mean, I'm lucky to be here talking to you guys. In fact, some of the donations that you guys gave me today, okay, literally went to help other individuals. You see, we're all helping each other. There's a whole ecosystem here. But, again, it's just the same thing. When we're talking about the political parties, one political party, the left, the Democrats, they want you to depend and lean on government for everything, for social services, for money, for welfare, for everything, for food, shelter, you name it. And the people on the Republican side or the people on the other side of the aisle, they want you to be more self-sustainable. Just like in Mexico here, you got to take care of yourself. The government ain't doing shit. You got to do it for yourself. You got to figure it out. And when you learn how to take care of yourself, when you learn how to fucking take care of others, when you learn how to survive, well, then you survive. And even though you have hard times, you still survive and you still make it, but when you don't have the proper tools in order to fucking to survive, then you're not going to survive. And so, that's why one political party wants to take those tools away from you so that it's harder for you to survive. And then another political party is trying to do the opposite. But again, we're seeing a lot of that in Mexico too. In Mexico, everyone is very, very self-sustainable. And so now with this government, okay, not just this government, but other governments before this, but they're trying to make the people dependent on government here. And it's a little harder sell because, again, look what's happening right now with this pandemic. they definitely botched it, and everyone's out in the street starving, and their businesses are closed, and everything's a fucking disaster. So now the people that actually, there was a bunch of people that were actually putting faith in the government, and now they took all that faith back. They're like, fuck, man, I fucking knew I shouldn't have trusted you fucking government. Fuck you, man. Now I'm starving because of you. And so now they hate the government even more. So henceforth becoming even more libertarian. All right. So Mexico is by the way, this is why I'm wearing this. All right. Mexico is a very libertarian country, and with a thing like the pandemic, it only made the country, once we come out of it, it's only going to make everybody here even more libertarian. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck off my property type of shit. All right. And in the U.S., remember, before Trump got elected in 2016, we were leaning very, very, very hard left. And all of a sudden, Trump got elected, and boom, the whole country started making a hard right. And yeah, again, like I was saying, what's going on now is that, during the first time around, during 2016, it was Russiagate. And what's going to happen after the 2020 election is they're going to go after Trump by saying, his presidency is not valid because, the mail-in voting wasn't done right, and we still got votes coming in 2022, and, how come these votes that are coming in now in 2022 for Biden aren't being counted, and all this other bullshit, okay? And that's what's going to happen, trust me. Mark my fucking words, okay? That's what's going to happen. And you're going to see, man, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, you know what I mean? We're seeing a lot of that fucking crazy shit right now. You know what I mean? We're seeing, it's most people don't want to be on the communist side of this whole pandemic. People, again, when you have to choose between nationalism or communism, most people are going to choose nationalism. And nationalism and will trump, no pun intended, will trump communism. Just like if communism gets picked, they're going to squash nationalism. Okay, what always happens, okay? But right now, again, you have somebody like Trump, that's the president of the U.S., coming out and literally saying, we're not, going to accept any kind of communism. And then you're seeing the people on the left, as soon as we get into office, we're going to instill communism. It's like, bro, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So, yeah. And again, if anyone is a historian behind the U.S., there has been many times in the U.S. American history that we've come very, very close to becoming communist, to becoming true, full-on socialist. Again, a lot of people can argue that we're full socialists right now, me included, but that's not the point. And we're talking about just communism. Remember the Red Scare. We're talking about McCarthyism. That's all going to happen. As soon as Trump gets reelected, he's going to go after those motherfuckers. They're going to have McCarthyism again. They're going to go after all those Antifa fucking supporters. They're going to go after the fucking the Hillary Clintons and the fucking Obamas of the world. Remember, they were doing that already. Now, I'm not going to sit here and be like, he's going to arrest these people like he said he was, and that he's going to fucking bail out the economy and get rid of the Fed. And I'm not talking crazy talk here, okay? I'm just letting you guys know the path that we're going into, and this is all a play. This is all a show, okay? Just like Shakespeare said, okay? The world is a stage, and we are merely players in it, okay? So we're watching this play, this show, this movie play out, okay? And everybody has a script. Everything is predetermined, and they're doing what they need to do in order to get from point A to point B, and where they're just dragging us along, and that's it. So if you're participating, you're part of the fucking movie. If you're not participating, like me, and I think some of you guys out there, we're just watching. We're just sitting back, with our beverage of choice. Here we got some nice Veracruzan coffee. By the way, this is amazing. I'm always drinking my espresso. Well, guess what? Since we moved out here, I've been drinking American coffee from Veracruz. It's a area in Mexico. Holy shit, is this coffee good? Fuck, I can't stop drinking this coffee. But anyways, people like me and a bunch of you guys, we're out here, drinking with our beverage of choice, smoking our smoke of choice, and just sitting back and watching. Some of you guys are eating popcorn, whatever, What I'm doing personally, I moved into this new home. We're starting a garden. I'm starting a cooking channel. I'm going down that route. I'm literally keeping myself busier than anything. I'm literally keeping not only myself, but my mind, my spirit, my everything busy with me. with my wife, with my life. You know what I mean? Basically, surviving and sustaining and creating a better future for me and my family. And while I do that, I'm sharing it with you and henceforth helping you guys during the same process. Because as when I've been making a lot of the videos of me moving out here and my personal life experiences, with other stuff, it's helped a lot of you guys with a lot of things. So that's why I've decided to create this channel, because for a lot of you guys know my past. Some of you guys don't, but my past is I was a chef a good majority of my life, and the kitchen is really my home. And now, that I discovered things like YouTube and videos and all this stuff, and I've been doing this for I want to say 3-5 years actually. It's like, well, now I can combine everything really the way I want it. And so that's what I'm doing, and that's what we're doing going forward. Now, I'm still creating content for this channel. We're still having these talks. We're still having these conversations. I'm still going to be uploading videos here. We're going to be having conversations about this and other topics, okay? I still have my travel channel in which I'm going to be showing you guys more of Merida, other parts of Mexico, the parts of the world, depending on how fast we can get there. But at the very least, I'll be showing you the local taco stand, showing you the local spots. On that channel, and then on the cooking channel, you're going to be seeing, gardening and cooking, and it's all going to be live cooking, and it's going to be entertainment, and it's going to be, just awesomeness, and it's going to be a way in which all of you guys out there have, again, something that you guys can look forward to in a different way, meaning, a lot of us have different things that we want to do, all right, and, at the very least, this is something that we can, all learn from together and teach each other together. Because look, one of the things I'm going to be doing while I'm cooking, for example, is I'm going to be talking about, the political climate, or I'll be talking about, whatever's happening locally, or I'll be whatever's on my mind, just like I do on the podcast and we do in other mediums. And, that's what we're going to be doing with all that stuff. So, I encourage you guys, to check it out. I encourage you guys to stay tuned. And if you haven't already, please, go subscribe to Cooking Live with Jose. But despite all that, I'm encouraging you guys to do the same thing. To, literally disconnect for a little while, all right? Listen to some comedy, watch some cooking videos, do something that you always wanted to do, whether it's play an instrument, learn the computer, learn how to garden, whatever, whatever. Start doing more of that, okay? And doing less of what they want you to do. Okay, stop watching fucking fake news. Stop, immersing yourself in all of this unhealthy, toxic, stuff that's being spewed all over the place right now. And start literally, consuming things that are going to be better for you. Okay, start consuming things that are going to help your mind. They're going to help your spirit. They're going to help you going forward. All right, man. A lot of dog barking today. Yeah, I know. It's funny. I think the dog might be barking at me. I'm so fucking loud that I'm probably projecting all the way into 2 blocks down the road, and the dog is probably just barking at my dumbass. But anyways. Buddy X asked me, am I going to be cooking with cannabis? Well, that is a great question. That is something that I wanted to do. But the thing is that with all the censorship and all the bullshit that's happening on the internet, on YouTube and shit like that, I have a feeling that if I do any kind of weed cooking or weed cookies or anything with cannabis, that I'm going to get heavily censored on that channel. And I'm actually looking to not get censored on that channel. So I'm going to stay away from that, okay? As much as I can, okay? It doesn't mean that I'm not going to be smoking my tobacco or, I'm not, but I don't know about cooking with that. Also, I don't have any experience with that. But again, we're going to, in the future, depending on how all of this censorship and all this bullshit goes, will depend on whether I get to cook with that or not. But as of now, I'm not going to be able to cook with cannabis because, again, I don't want my fucking brand new cooking channel that I'm trying to, get, people to watch for a completely different reason to get blocked and demonetized and censored just because, I wanted to do some weed cookies. Which, again, I know it's unfair and it's bullshit and it sucks, but, that's just the reality of it. I'm trying to do something with that other channel to help everybody, okay? So it's just teaching the basics, you know, on everything, and talking and entertaining while we do that. And so, but yeah. Anyways, all right, let me see. All right, I want to read some comments. I see there's a lot of comments out there. Let me see. I don't see no many comments. I see a bunch of comments, but I don't see any questions or anything. Yeah, I'm reading a lot of your comments. It's very interesting. It's like, hey, Buddy X, no, I know what you're saying, brother. I know, but I have videos on my channel in which either I'm smoking or I've made videos on weed content and they get heavily censored and I get in trouble and I've gotten strikes and everything, okay? So, you know, again, everyone is different and I know what you're saying, but my channel, my cooking channel is not going to be weed related. It's just going to be cooking and farming and doing all kinds of shit, okay? And so if in the future I'm allowed to do it, you know what I mean? Like without any penalty, then I'll do it. I mean, of course, I would love to do that, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna do that and risk getting penalized on my fucking channel before I even get it started, okay? Because again, I'm not gonna be cannabis only, you know what I mean? Like, it's only a part of my life. It's not my whole life, okay? It's only a part of my life, all right? But I know what you're saying, Buddy X. I trust me. I know there's a bunch of people, but like I said, I was in that community back in the West Coast, okay? Very, very heavily. And trust me, a lot of them have moved on to other platforms because they can't really do what they want to do. So I know what you're saying. No, I'm not using that music to get you to leave. You don't like Mega Man? What the hell, man? How can you guys not like Mega Man? Actually, the reason I play video game music, in case, so I'm guessing a lot of you guys have no idea, is because if I play any other kind of music, I get copyright strikes, okay? Again, more censorship, more trouble. But the video game industry, they don't have any of that problem. They actually want you to play their music for promotional purposes. So right now, as I'm playing Mega Man music, they understand that it's probably going to make you want to go buy a video game, buy Mega Man, buy Capcom, buy whatever, okay? So that's the way they look at it, you know what I mean? So that's why I play video game music, because I don't get censored, you know? I don't get in trouble. So that's it. I'm sorry I keep picking Mega Man, but that's my favorite. I don't know what other music to play that isn't like upbeat and rock. You know, the Mega Man 2 soundtrack is the one I play all the time. But again, it's my favorite. I can recite this whole fucking video game music by heart. That's pretty sad. But anyways, all right, let me see. What other things can we talk about real quick, all right? Because I see you guys are just hanging out. Please ask me some questions, okay? Give me something for me to talk about. Give me a talking point, okay? Otherwise, I'm going to go through the news real quick and see what we got out there. Let me see. Let's check out Zero Hedge. By the way, Zero Hedge used to be good. Now they're also propaganda, just like a lot of... ¿Por qué estás abriendo si tenemos...?
¿Dónde está el abierto?
No, la bolsa, tú no compraste bicarbonato.
Sí, pero para gastar esto.
Ah, okay.
Todo en orden.
Yes, ma'am. Is it Keenans are back? Oh, the Kinetic Keenans are back. Yeah, I love the Kinetic Keenans. Yeah, I left them a comment on their video yesterday or the other day or whatever. MK just wasted $17 on a pizza. Yeah, I saw their video, Buddy X. Yes, I think they're great. They're cool. You know, by the way, who are the Kinetic Keenans? Are another. They're a couple, American, live in Mexico. They travel through Mexico and they have a channel on Mexico content. Yeah, they're great. I love them. You know, we have to have them. They have the Tangerine Travels. There's a bunch of people out there. But for me personally, I like the Kinetic Keenans because even though they don't talk about the things I talk about on my channel, they do hold a lot of the same sentiments I hold because I listen to them, all right, and I kind of know what's out there, and I think that's why they were gone for a little bit too, you know what I mean, because of what's going on with again the pandemic, you know what I mean. It hurt, you know, a lot of people, you know, everybody was dealing with the situation very differently, and it really affected them a lot, and I get that, I understand it affected me a lot, it affected everybody a lot, but you know, at least for me, made me a lot stronger. You know, and for the Kinetic Keenans, I'm glad that they're back. You know, I was really happy to see them back. Like I said, I left a comment on their video. You know, it is what it is. Peace asked me, do I believe there are two Trumps? There could be. You know, hey, I mean, Trump might have been already killed, and that might be a clone. It could be a robot. It could be many things. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, you know, that's another theory that's out there. Yeah, for sure. Why not? Ivan says, hi, Jose. I'm moving back to the Yucatan. I'm Yucateco. Love your vision on Mexican life. Would love to see some Yucatecan Cuban weed infused food in the future. Man, everybody wants me to make some fucking weed food, huh? You know what? Maybe... You know what? I think I might be able to do something. Maybe what I'll do is I'll make like some sort of extract or something like that, okay? And I'll use that as a special ingredient and I'll add that to special recipes and you guys can figure it out. But I won't necessarily mention it per se, okay? That's what maybe I can do to work around that, okay? But yeah, Ivan is asking me right now is like... you know, so I can make some Yucatecan Cuban influence food. Yeah, I would love to do some shit like that. There's a lot of Cuban influence out here, as you know. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing shit like that. It's gonna be fun as fuck. I know how to make butter. Don't worry. I know how to make that butter. All right. But anyways, all right, let me see. What else we got here? So... yeah, man, special herb reduction. Yeah, I mean, you know what? You know what? I'm going to write that down. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it that. Where the fuck is my notes? I got shit everywhere. Hold on a second. But that's what I'm gonna. In fact, I think I'm gonna do that. That's great. You know what I mean? Because look, I want to, man. Of course, I want to cook everything. I want to do all kinds of shit. So yes, you know what I mean. It's not like I'm not saying no. I just really don't want. Listen, man. You know how many I've been censored for fucking years, man. You know what I mean? I get to a point where it's like, bro, I want to make some content that doesn't get censored. You know? But again, I can't help myself. But anyways, special herb infusion. What the fuck did I say? I forgot what I said already. See, I forgot. See, that's why I got to write it down immediately or I forget. All right. Maybe somebody can write it. What did I say that I was going to write down? If someone can help me out with that. So that way I can write it down. Special herb infusion. Is that what he called it? Special. Anyways. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking into that. Hey, George, I'm not going to answer that here, bro, okay? Like, no, man. If you want to talk about that, we can talk about that in private, and I can help you out with that. But again, you know, I mean, come on, bro. You know what I mean? Like, please, you know, use some common sense, you know what I mean, when it comes to shit like that. I can't really be talking too much about that, all right? See, like, exactly. Chris is like, bro, again, like, what? Is he asking you to fucking sell him some weed? I'm like, no, bro. Why would I even discuss anything like that on a live stream on YouTube? That's kind of like idiotic, all right? No matter where you live, okay? So if you want to know information on that, yeah, you know, send me some sort of message and I'll answer as best as I can on that, okay? But I mean, come on, you know what I mean? Like, please, you know, what are you trying to do? Kill me out here? Trying to get me arrested if I was in the U.S.? What are you trying to do here, bro? Come on, man. Give me a break. Sabotage. But anyways, all right, I got my regular glasses back on, all right? So now we're going to turn this up to 11. Let me see where we're at now. Anyway, so yeah, if there's anyone out there, please, if you want to like talk about anything in particular, let me know so we can discuss. Because I like to do 2 hours on Wednesday. I like to have a nice 2-hour podcast stream. Because by the way, if you haven't checked it out already, please check out my my podcast. Every single piece of content that I do, I put up on my podcast. And so how can you find me? Just go to your favorite podcast app, whatever it is, and type in Jose Arteaga, and you're going to find me, okay? And as you guys can see, I got tons of stuff on there, right? So check it out. A lot of people listening. Shout out to all of you. So whether it's on Apple iTunes, whether it's on Spotify, whatever it is, I'm out there. Go check it out. But yeah, when it comes to weed, man, these glasses are definitely giving me a headache. All right. Oof. But yeah, again, weed is not necessarily hard to get out here, just like nothing. Nothing's really hard to get out here. But, definitely asking through the internet, through a live stream is not good. No matter where the fuck you are. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's out here. Got some dead air, of course. Hey, Gizmo. Oh, okay, yeah. Look, there we go. That's what I can do. So this is hold on. This is our family. Okay, so so there's a lot of people that ask me out here about what the music scene is like, if there's a heavy metal scene, if there's a rock scene and all this shit. And the answer is yes. All right. In fact, we just had this dropped off a CD. I know I still got to find like some sort of CD player, DVD player. But regardless, the point is that not only did I get this, but I got a T-shirt because I actually know the people in the band. All right, they're family of Christians, and now they're my family. And so there's like a death metal scene out here. On the back it says, they have like Yucca. You probably cannot see it. Maybe there you go. Yucca metal. See, Yucatan metal and shit like that. But yeah, so we got this album. If I had a CD player attached, or if I had some sort of, I would play some right now. In fact, I could probably use this as, I could use this music and it would not get copyrighted. There you go. See, if I got to figure out how to get this from this into digital form. Bro, what is this, 1998? Anyways, but... Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know what? They're probably on Spotify. So their name is Death Sith. If you're into death metal, if you're into metal... and you want to hear some new bitchin' rock music, this is their new album. They got 2 albums out. Check them out. Death Sith. I think I'm saying it right. All right, but check them out. Death Scythe? I don't know. My English not so good sometimes. Death Scythe. So this is their new album. They got 2 albums out. Yeah, and if you want this album, I can get it for you guys. Autographs, signed, T-shirts, the whole thing, okay? So check them out and all that good stuff, all right? Hey DJ, yeah, great thumb. No, I'm glad you love the thumbnail. Cool. What about rocket launchers? No, rocket launchers are not. Rocket launchers are actually hard to get out here. It's actually a lot easier to get weed than a rocket launcher. That's for sure. That's 100%. But if you know the right people, the American embassy, you could probably get a rocket launcher pretty quickly. Hold on. No wait. But yeah, if you know some Americans, if you're down with some CIA motherfuckers, you can probably get rocket launchers, tanks, fucking whatever, F-16s out here, all that shit. No problem. Let me see. Pedro is asking me, roof, patios, living space seems to be common. Your house doesn't have that option? I don't know what you mean. Have you seen the house? I have a huge front yard, patio. I have that. I don't know what you mean. Check out the live stream from last week so you guys can see more of that, okay? If you guys are interested. But yeah, I don't know what exactly you're asking me there per se, brother. By the way, shout out to Pedro. He's also a major contributor to the show. Thank you. All right, let me see. Let's go through the news, right? Quote unquote, the news. We gotta have some. Yeah, sorry about the music, guys. I mean, how about this? You guys want to vote on the music? Tell me what you guys think about Mega Man 2 music. Vote on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, okay? I'm voting, and I say 11. Okay? I say 11. Oh, yeah, for sure, Chinendu. Yeah, man. Yeah. The CAA got you covered, bro. They got you with everything. Yeah, everything's just politics. Let me see. China is being aggressive towards the U.S. and towards India. We talked about that already in the last couple episodes. So, I mean, I think that after the election, I honestly think after the election, we're probably going to be seeing some sort of World War III action or some sort of war with China. And I think that surprisingly, Russia is going to be on the side of the U.S. It'll be like Russia, the U.S., India, and other nations against China and sympathizers of China. Like, it might be Germany. Germany might be a sympathizer. So it's going to be very interesting in the near future, that's for sure. Get that popcorn ready. It's coming. Sure, yeah. Sí, ponlo ahí, porque voy a organizar después. Yeah. Look, I just got another donation. This one from Christian. This is for the office. We got like some sort of antique camera here. It looks awesome. I love it. And it still works. It's a Kodak Instamatic. This might be worth something. I think I actually looked it up on YouTube. It's probably worth like $20, but who knows? This might actually be like some old antique collector's item. Might be worth like $10,000, and I don't even know what the fuck I have in my hand, but whatever. It's out here. I'm gonna put this back here somewhere. Next to my Kanye candle. Hey, so whatever happened to President Kanye, huh? Look at this. I got this as a gift many years ago. Check this out. Fucking crazy. What do you think about that, huh? Whatever happened to Kanye, huh? Yeah, that camera, I don't know. It might be 70s, 60s. It says Kodak. Very antique. It uses film. I don't even know if we have film available anymore. Remember the film rolls from back in the day? Yeah, this might be from the 70s. Let me see. Oh, this was made in Argentina. But it doesn't say the year. It might be from the 70s. Who knows? It looks like it's from the 70s, right? All plastic. So what would be the average, huh? Okay, so I see Lucifer says 10 on the music, and then we have Chinjenzu, or what, I forgot how to say your name, -1. So what's the average? Yeah, 30. Well, no, I don't think it's, I mean, it's not 35 millimeter. It's just regular film, I think. I have no idea. I think it's just a regular camera, one of those regular, I mean, I have, but anyways, I don't think it's 35 millimeter. A friend reported a small tremor in Acapulco. Oh, yeah. Acapulco is very far from here. Very far. But I have friends in Acapulco too. Haven't really heard anything. I have a friend that's getting married. In fact, he might be getting married now. He might be getting married now. So maybe that's what the earthquake was about. I would prefer some Sonic music. Living in the City, Sonic. You know what? I wasn't really like a Sonic. You know what? Let's find some Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, because honestly, I was a Nintendo kid. You know, I would listen to fucking. You know, I would listen to the whatchamacallit? All the Nintendo music stuff. Okay, so where can we find? Okay, there we go. Oh, I remember, yeah, man. I definitely played Sonic, you know. My cousins had Sega, so I went to go play over there. Yeah, you know what? Hey, good choice. Thank you so much, Ivan. Thank you so much. Remember Sonic? ¿Te acuerdas de Sonic? Yeah, this song is very iconic. Zelda's okay. Zelda, No, the music from Zelda is like a little too... I need music that's upbeat, ¿me entiendes? Yeah, because I love Zelda, but the music is very, you know, like somber, chill, you know. I need something that's my speed. Like Sonic. Oh wait, hold on, wrong one. Yeah, I'm not sure how the sound is coming through on your end over there. Let me see. Okay, oh wow, sounds really good. Okay. How the sound is coming through on your end over there. Let me see. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, fix the audio. Alright. And I heard myself fixing the audio. Yeah, so anyways, guys, so this is the new studio, the new everything. You know, we're going to be doing the same old shit. I'm going to see if I can put up, I don't know, I don't know if I can, because I'm just so busy with so many things. I'm going to try and put a video up on this channel for the weekend. Definitely going to try and put the moving video, because I did a video that I filmed with the GoPro, about the moving. I'm going to see if I can film more on that, edit it, and have it up for the weekend on the travel channel. I might put it on this channel too. I'm still trying to figure that out. And like I said, I gotta get the kitchen ready so that I can start cooking and start adding content to the cooking channel. Again, all the links to all of these things are literally on my channel. So just go to my channel, all right? You know, Jose Arteaga here on YouTube, and there you're gonna see Jose Arteaga Travels. You're going to see the Boomer and the Zoomer podcast. You're going to see Cooking with Jose. And then you're going to see other favorites that I like to listen to. And you're going to watch all the videos. And you're going to see me live and all that shit. Okay, so check that out. Also, go to the website. Check out the website. If you're interested in moving out here, I offer services, okay, expat services. You can check out what I offer. I also have a bunch of free links to information. Check all that out. I'm gonna keep adding more stuff there, like my favorite dentist, my favorite restaurants, my favorite, so on and so forth. All right, favorite veterinarian, all that shit. Okay, so yeah, you know what I mean. And so just keep checking all that out. You know what I mean. Like don't forget to check me out on Instagram, on Twitter. You already know. All right. Anyways. Any you guys have any questions, any comments? I want to see if I can keep this going a little longer, but if there's nothing else to talk about, we might have to, I can't be playing Sonic for, is that what you guys want? Sonic for the rest of the fucking show? Later, DJ, thanks for joining us. I have not seen that movie yet. I haven't seen Get Out. You know what? Maybe we should watch that movie, Get Out. I'll watch that with Christian one of these nights. Yeah, because Christian is not the typical Mexican. She is definitely not looking forward to really... yeah, she would like to visit the U.S. one day, but that's not... she's happy outside of that. She sees the truth. She sees so many Americans coming out here with horror stories, and she's like, "Fuck that, no thanks." I don't blame her. And she went to visit Cuba, and she's already experienced full blown no freedom communism, and she doesn't like it either. So. Is eBay a thing in Mexico? Yeah, I think so. Amosito, la gente usan eBay aquí. Yeah, they use eBay. Probably not to the amount or frequency as they do in the U.S., but yeah, they use eBay here. They use Amazon. Yeah, they do. She says a lot of people. So yeah, eBay is a thing. Oh, okay, because a lot of people, they love like Asian culture. Like things from Korea, Japan, shit like that. They have to do with anime. They have to do with whatever, all that shit. and video games, whatever. And so eBay is like the place to get it from. So there you go. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I should check out eBay a little bit more for certain things that I need out here that I can't find. So great question. Yeah, Amazon and Mercado Libre are the thing. Facebook Marketplace, believe it or not, is a major thing. Facebook Marketplace is Craigslist out here, so that's like a thing. So we got Sonic the Hedgehog representing out there. See, I listen to you guys, man. I listen to you guys. But yeah, guys, all right. You know, I think we're gonna cut this a little short. We really don't have anything else much to talk about. We had a long show. We had a great time today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the audio. Hopefully you enjoyed what I was talking about and what the subjects I was bringing up today. I thought it was, you know, something very important to talk about. We're going to be talking more of that in days to come as we get closer and closer to election day, and it's going to get very interesting. That's for sure. You know, we haven't seen anything yet, so yeah, you know what I mean. Like, let's you know, buckle up for the ride. One last question. Man, I got to figure out how to say your name. Chinedu. Okay, there you go. Chinedu. Chinedu is asking me, is like, are the Mayan pyramids nearby? Yes. In fact, if anyone is coming out to the Yucatan or coming out to this part of Mexico to literally come out and see the pyramids and everything, all the pyramids around this area, Mérida is like the home base. So let's say that you're coming on a vacation to the Yucatan Peninsula to see the pyramids. Where you would stay would be in Mérida, because Mérida is like literally right in the middle of where all the ruins are. So all around this area, as far as you can go, all the way through the Yucatan Peninsula, all the way out to Cancun, all the way out to Campeche, but all around is all full of Mayan ruins. So like Chichen Itza is like an hour and a half to the east. We got Xuxmal is like an hour to the south. You know, Xuxmal is you know, it's like way bigger than Chichen Itza, and it's like an actual city. I mean, if I were to recommend one or the other, I would go to Xuxmal. It's spelled UXMAL. You can find the video on my channel. Again, UXMAL. Okay, that's when I went out there, but they're way bigger, way more awesome in my opinion. And there's a bunch of places like that, okay? So yeah. Definitely Mérida is literally the place you would want to go if you want to see all that Mayan culture, Mayan ruins. In fact, they have a museum in this city, which is the largest museum on Mayan culture in the world. I forgot what it's called, but it's up north in Mérida. And shit like that. So yeah, this is Mayan Central. ¿Cómo se llama el museo? Hey, look who showed up. Hey, ¿cómo se llama el museo de Maya? Look who showed up. Hey.
¿El Museo Maya?
El museo.
¿El de arqueología e historia o el Museo Maya?
Okay, so there's a Mayan Museum, right? Así se llama.
Sí.
And then the Archaeological Mayan Museum. So there's two of them. But yeah, this is Mayan capital, right? Es de la capital Maya, literalmente. Right, yeah. Yeah, you know, cualquier persona que quiera venir a visitar, a ver todo eso, viene aquí.
Sí.
Yeah. So if you want to, if all you want to do is like learn about Mayan culture, see the ruins, learn about their history, you know, go to the museums, Mérida is where you would go. I mean, there's a million things to offer in the city, but yeah, that's, you know, that's like the main.
Cosas que dejó el siglo XIX, porque un montón de expediciones hacia, o sea, de mucha gente americana, de exploradores, todos venían a Yucatán, era así como obligatorio venir a ver la civilización.
Okay, so yeah, this is, you know, going back to like the 19th century, you know what I mean? This is like a huge, you know, hub for that. You know, anyone that was doing any kind of archaeological studies, any kind of anything, you had to come here. You know what I mean? This is the area to learn about all that stuff, see all that stuff, and be around all that stuff, so for sure. Are Yucatecan Mayan? Not all of them. No, not all of them. You know, the Mayan people, they're the indigenous group that lived here before the Spanish came with everybody else. And again, in this area, there's a lot more influence than just Spain. like Lebanese and like so many other like Middle Eastern and European influences in the Yucatan. So yeah, in the Yucatan, you're gonna find people that are 100,000% Mayan. They never mixed with anybody else, so you'll find that. But then you'll find tons of people like Christian that, you know, she's, you know, her grandparents are, you know, a small minority is Mayan, but she has a Korean and Chinese and Mexican and so many other people, because there was a lot of Koreans out here, a lot of Chinese and all that stuff. So at least in this area, so there's actually a pretty interesting melting pot in this area. So no, not all Yucatecans are Mayan, okay, but you know, all Yucatecans, you know, they are Mexican, okay? And Yucatecans also, not all of them consider themselves Mexican. Just like in Texas, like Texans consider themselves Texans and then Americans or whatever. So it's the same thing in the Yucatan. You know, they consider themselves Yucatecan, and yeah, sure, they're Mexican. But they hold allegiance to the Yucatan, not Mexico per se. You know, there's a lot of, you know, people that, you know, are Mexican out here and they hold allegiance to Mexico, and Yucatan is just a thing. But yeah, there's a lot of people out here that are very nationalistic in their Yucatecan blood and roots. So yeah, that's for sure. Oh yeah, Lambo says hi, guys. You know, yeah, for sure. You know, he don't want to miss. So yeah, we gotta find a home for Lambo. We gotta put him back here. I gotta set this office up. I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with his whole thing. But we got Lambo. I got more room to fucking roam out here, and I get to do all the things. I mean, I got the backyard. I get to piss and shit back there with the dog. You know, I love it here. It's fucking awesome. I'm glad you love it, Lambo. Don't forget to get a rent due next month, okay? Fuck this guy. Fuck, he's always fucking treating me like shit. Lambo, you gotta pay rent, bro. But, bro, talk to you later, bro. All right, you got a job. Stop being so lazy. So yeah, that's why I can afford such a big home, because I got, you know, my horse is a roommate, and you know, yeah. And so yeah, for anyone out there that's you know, taking any of my shit too seriously, just know that I talked to a plastic horse and a fluffy sheep. Hey, how's it going, guys? Hey. Okay. So, and you don't know you don't know if this is really coffee or what. It could be peyote. We don't know. Anyways, so so don't be taking me too seriously. Don't be taking anything you fucking see out there too seriously. Don't be taking life too seriously. All right, enjoy it a little bit. All right. So, if I'm gonna leave you guys with any words of wisdom, that would be it. So, you think we can stretch this out for 10 more minutes? To the moon. Yeah, I know, right? I just noticed that. You know, good observation, Lucifer. But yes, I just noticed that Lambo is the same color as my background. I mean, look, here, I'll show you guys real quick. I might as well. You know, we're in the last few minutes of the podcast. You know, people are listening onto the podcast forum. They probably already tuned out. But here, let me show you guys real quick. It's a little hard because I can't. Hold on. Yeah, I got things. Hold on. Here, look, here's the microphone. But look, check all this I have here. Check out all this space. Can you guys see it there? All right. I don't think you guys can see it very well. But look at all that space. I got a lot of space. Okay. So I'm going to be figuring out what I'm going to do there. Okay. Look at this, the bike all the way back there. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I can put up green screens. I'm going to do a lot of fun shit, man. We're going to be, you know me. Anyone that's been following me long enough. All right, hold on. Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard it. I just realized I had the microphone away from me. But anyways, yeah. As you guys, if anyone that's been following me for a long time already, you guys know I'm always changing it up. I'm always switching it up. And I mean, again, I got 4 channels now. And this channel is always also evolving and changing and morphing. And we're going to be doing more of that. So now I finally have room for a green screen. I finally have room to do other shit here. Yeah. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be creating a lot of fun, awesome content. And yeah, I'm going to be bringing you a lot of live stuff because, you know, it's fun and it's enjoyable. And that's what, you know, all the kids are into now, right? Yeah, I know. I could start a business. Everyone that keeps coming to visit, because we already had family and other like workers and shit coming in, and they all keep asking me, hey, what are you doing? Are you putting up a restaurant here? Because I could put a restaurant, a small restaurant here, you know what I mean, in the have outside patio seating out here, you know, in the front, what I just showed you. And I already got a professional kitchen, which I'm gonna be what is it? I'm gonna be damn it, what is it? Revealing to you guys in the upcoming days. It's almost done. So yeah, you know, for sure. It's interesting. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So, you know, I'm hoping that everything turns out great for humanity and that we all go in the right direction. And you know me, Mr. Optimistic, I'm always talking about whether it's technology or whatever. You know what I mean? And I'm very positive with a lot of the things. I like to dispel a lot of the myths that we think about, you know, technology, thinking that the robots are going to take over or that the governments are going to be even more in power. And I keep telling you guys, no, we have technology. We're moving in a different direction. Whatever. Anyway, so even though I'm crazy positive in the outcome of our future and where we're going with all this stuff, you know, right now, you know, one of the main things I'm choosing to do is to like literally focus on other things and helping you guys focus on other things so that, you know, we're not too, invested into this insanity that we have no control over, you know, because again, you know, even whether the world burns or not, it doesn't mean you got to participate and, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? You can literally choose to not participate and live a very awesome, meaningful life. You know, we are all prisoners within our own mind. Once you learn how to, you know, once you learn that you're not really a prisoner at all and that everything is all in your mind and that you can break free at any moment in time, you know, it's all good. So, you know, like this is a great meme. I love this right here. But you know, basically, you know what I mean? Like, that's it, you know what I mean? Let the world burn, you know what I mean? I mean, what the fuck are you going to do? Yeah, sure. You know what I mean? What I try to teach you guys is, like, go for the exits, you know what I mean? And then just watch it from afar. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, if you know, sit there, you know, you'll be safe with your toilet paper, right? But anyways, I don't even know what else to say anymore, you know, but, you know, the reality is that, again, there's not really much we can do, you know, outside of a revolution. That revolution is not happening. So just sit there with your toilet paper, you know, and enjoy the show. Because, I mean, what else are we going to fucking do? You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and cry over spilled milk. I'm just not, you know. This is, you know, there's no crying in baseball, right? As a great pedophile once said. So, listen, guys, you know, at the end of the day, it's all about solutions, okay? It's all about creating solutions and fucking making sure that we thrive, okay? Not just survive during all this. And while we're at it, you know, sure, let's have a good laugh. Let's enjoy the show and not be taking everything too seriously. Just fucking live life, man. And shit like that. So please, you know what I mean? Like, you know, go to my, you know, let's go through all that again. All right. You know, I'm going to be putting, you know, everything on the channel. Okay. So everything's going to be self-contained to josearteaga.com, you know, the website that I'm having here. All right. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be all over the internet, as you guys already saw here. You know, here's a cooking live with Jose. Look at that. 12 subscribers. Wow. How's that? I don't even have a video yet, and I already got 12 subscribers. But yeah, we're going to have videos and content up here soon. And it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait to share all that with you. So please, if you haven't already, if you like and love my live streams, I suggest you check this out because I'm going to be cooking, you know, kind of like Emerald Live, kind of like, I remember Mario Batali when he used to do Molto Mario and shit like that, you know, where I'm just cooking with a live audience and we're having fun, whatever the fuck happens. Well, that's what we're going to do. But we're going to go through the whole process, okay? So some episodes are going to be short, you know, maybe like an hour or two. But some episodes could be 6 hours of live streaming. And I'm going to be live streaming, you know, the whole process of maybe cooking a whole fucking meal. And in the meantime, you know, there's going to be a lot of dead air. You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? What am I going to do? Film the beans for like an hour of simmering? No. I'm going to be talking about all kinds of shit. And sure, we're going to try and keep it cooking related. But, you know, at the same time, I have a huge audience and you guys have a million questions and I talk about a million topics. So we're probably going to be talking about some of the things that I talk about on this channel, talking about Mexico, talking about cooking. You know, you can ask me anything and everything under the sun. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be very fun and interesting. And I can't wait to get this whole thing started. I mean, honestly. I mean, honestly, as soon as I'm done with this live stream, I'm going to go in that kitchen and get to work. Like, seriously, there's a lot of work I got to do, all right? Like, I got a lot of cleaning. I got a lot of organizing. I got cooking I got to do. I got a lot of shit I got to do. I got videos to edit. I got shit to film and set up in there. It's so much to do. But you know what? When you love what you do, it's fun. It's actually not so bad. It's like taking on the biggest Lego set you can find. You know, sure, it's going to be hard and it's going to be a challenge, but hold my beer. Let's do this. So yeah, guys. Yeah, I got the gift of the gab. Yeah, thank God. Thank God that, I love to talk. It's very hard for me to shut up and bless you. And and you guys enjoy it. That's the main key thing here. You guys really enjoy it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to be doing a live cooking show in which I'm going to be doing a lot of the same things I'm doing now, but I'm going to be cooking. And it's going to be fun. And that's it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. Do it live. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll definitely do, I'm going to do everything. So, as a matter of fact, I'm going to see if I'm going to put a poll on one of my channels. On this channel, I might put a poll on this channel where I'm going to ask you guys what you would like me to cook in the cooking channel. And I'm going to start, because I got to start categorizing this stuff. I got to start organizing. I got to get back into chef mode, which is a lot of work, a lot of, organizing and keeping shit in tight ship, all right? So, with that being said, like if I have all of a sudden like a month or 2 months worth of recipes or recipe ideas from you guys, that would greatly help a lot, where it's like every day I already know what I'm going to be cooking and doing for you guys. Now, it's probably going to be a surprise for you, but at least on my end, it'll help me a lot with the prep and with the setup and the everything, because it's a lot of work. And that's why I know this is going to be, fun. And I encourage anyone out there, to, if they want to do something similar, to do it. But hey, listen, man, I know that this shit, like either you have a production team, a crew to help you with this, all right? But if you're going to try to do this alone, man, you got to be some crazy psycho workaholic fucking, monster beast of a man like me that also knows how to cook, has the ability to talk a lot of shit, and also has the ability to set this whole fucking thing up and make it work. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's a one-man show here. It's not. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and pretend it's easy. I might make it look easy, but it's not. All right. So, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And again, I'm gonna show you guys everything. Like again, if I'm cooking live and the beans get burned, well, guess what? You're gonna watch that, and we're gonna eat the burnt beans, and we're gonna go through that whole thing, and it's gonna be fun. Hopefully we have a lot more successes in the kitchen, but if anyone knows anything about cooking, there's a lot of failures, And again, as long as it tastes good, as long as you can eat it, hey, it was a success, right? So that's what we're going to go, and that's what we're going to do. Does yuca exist in Merida? Yes. Yuca exists in the Yucatan. Hold on. Bro, I got an avocado pie recipe from my grandmother. Yeah, I don't know about avocado pie. I'll look at the recipe. I'll see about it. Maybe Christian will like it because she's into avocado, but I don't know, man. That sounds a little weird, but yeah, I might try it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do things that regular food at first. And then later, as, it starts getting a little more difficult to come up with new ideas, we'll try avocado pie. But again, send me the recipe. If it's good and Christian thinks that she likes it because she's going to eat it, then I'll make it. I love avocados. I don't know about avocado pie, but I'll definitely try it. I love guacamole. Yeah, I'll make lasagna. I'll make, yeah, it's funny, make some meth. Yeah, so for sure. So yeah, for sure, I'm going to be do all kinds of beans. You know what I mean? We're going to be doing beans is a major component to any Latin household, especially a Cuban household. And we had a different bean for each day of the week type of shit. So we're going to be doing a lot of beans. Also beans from other cultures. I love beans. I love the musical, connotations of the bean as well. Yeah, man, we'll make some mondongo, we'll make some potaje, potaje, we'll make potage, okay? We'll make all kinds of shit. Trust me. All right, we're gonna make a lot of really cool stuff. In fact, like I said, I might make a full meal. You know, like that's the plan, is to make like a full meal. Like for example, like a full Cuban meal. I'll give you an example. I can make some white rice, some black beans, some pork chunks, some yuca, some fried plantains, and then some mojito. Okay. Like, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? I could literally make all that in one live stream, okay? And, you know, it's probably going to take us like 4 or 5 hours, but, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you guys will see and be entertained by all that, and it'll make the cooking experience even more fun. So, yeah, for sure. You know, we're going to be doing all kinds of shit like that, so. So, all right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to bring it out to an end there. I think we ended strong. You already know what to do. Don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit that bell icon. Please check out Cooking Live with Jose. Go subscribe, hit the bell icon. So as soon as I drop the first video, you guys get alerted, because again, I'm dropping videos now on a random basis. We're going to keep a schedule. I think the schedule for this is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Don't quote me on that. For the cooking, I'm going to be cooking live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we're going to figure that out, because I got the live stream Wednesday here too. But we're going to all figure it out, okay? So guys, don't forget to check out the channels, check out the website, check out all the links. Go check out the Discord, okay? So you guys can chat with other like-minded individuals about all kinds of awesome, cool stuff. And that's it. Don't forget to stay awesome. Have a great weekend. I might have a video or two up this weekend on this channel, the next channel, whatever. But definitely next week, I'm coming in strong, coming in hot, you know, and we're probably going to be already with content for the cooking channel. At the latest, early September, okay? So stay tuned for that. It's right around the corner. Guys, thanks again for watching. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out, and laters. Bye.